Hi guys, let's talk about transitioning in the fashion industry and what you should do. And I wanted to do like number one, number two, number three, but I feel like I wanted to talk to you as a fellow fashion designer. So you know what, I've transitioned so much, so I think I'm in the good position to talk about this. So for me, I used to be a fashion designer for kids wear. Then I got a job in Shanghai. I became a fashion teacher for 8 years. Then I moved to Paris to take my MBA, and I became a student. By the way, that transition from teacher to student is quite tough. It's so irritating because there are things that I don't do as a teacher, and then me being subjected to another teacher's rules, it's kind of frustrating for me. So that's another story. Okay, and then I had to do become an intern. My God, I need to learn pattern drafting. No, not learn. I need to do pattern drafting for my internship, um, that kind of thing. And then I had to do part-time jobs. I work in a store. I became a sales lady, and I did babysitting. I did all sorts of part-time jobs. So it's like an ebb and flow of different energies, wearing different hats, and I don't regret it because I feel like it made me a stronger person. So this is also probably why when I see my students transitioning to a different job or in between jobs, I can feel their discomfort. I can feel their anxiety, even if they don't tell me. This is also why I don't discuss this directly with them. I mean, sometimes I would mention, like in passing, if they want to talk about it, I can talk about it. But if not, this is why I wanted to do this video, just in case you're in this position and you have nobody to talk to, or you don't feel like they would understand. I do, and I hear you. Okay. So first of all, transitioning is a normal part of life. It's a part of life. Even though we thought we had this job for years, suddenly you have to leave this job and go elsewhere. And at the same time, you were a manager all your life, and then now you have to do freelance work. You have to know all the softwares that normally you ask another designer to do or your colleague to do. There's no shame in having to learn software. Now there's Super Prof, okay, mini plug because I work there. I offer my lessons there. I can also give you online lessons in case you need it. But this video is not about that. It's more about the skills can be learned. Okay, the years of experience, the automatic, okay, I know this what would happen if you do this kind of style. I know what would happen if this pattern you try with this fabric. This is not something we can teach students this information, but then having them ingrained in your decision making, in your thing, it takes years to do that. We can only hope that the students can, when they learn this, they apply this. Not because you know something or you heard something, it doesn't mean that you will use this all your life. So you need to be proud of that because this is something that you earned all your life. And second, softwares are being updated almost every year. Even for me, that I've been using the software for more than 10 years, I've seen, this is new. Where's this tool? Like the actual Adobe software, and then the ones that we do with subscription. By the way, they don't have the smooth tool. I don't know where it is. If you're a fashion design student, tell me where it is. I couldn't find it. But I don't know. They rearrange the things. I'm like, is it lost? Did they totally delete this very useful tool? Or even for me, I don't know where it is, and I'm not afraid to say, oh, I don't know where is it. But I had to find a way because actually I grew up with this software without those tools. I had really the dinosaur age software. Like I had to do select this thing one by one instead of now you just click and it selects everything by itself. Those kind of things. Okay, I'm getting too technical already. But anyway, just try to collect all your previous work, make a nice portfolio. You can even put it on a website. Actually, you don't need to invest in a website. There's free portfolio based websites, and I think it's good enough because honestly, people don't browse through everything anyway. I've had like three websites that I haven't updated, and I pay monthly for this hosting thing. It's not that bad, but okay, it works. But it's not a necessity, and I feel like having a presence in social media is much more helpful, and also it's free, so why not take advantage of those? And also have fun. This is a new opportunity. Try to, I don't know, either segue into a different category. Maybe you were a children's wear designer and then you wanted to try women's wear, or maybe you've always done menswear and you want to try a little bit of women's wear, and you were afraid like, oh, this is not me, you know. Like, this is the time to explore and also maybe update some skills. Like for me, as I always tell my fashion design students, you know what, me, I'm good with computers. That's why I became lazy with hand drawing, and I always admire students who can do hand drawing really well. And then they always tell me, oh my god, I don't know computer. We always want what we don't have. So see, so maybe now's the time to practice. Me, what happened for me, like, even though I was in between jobs, like I'm not working in the fashion industry per se when I was an intern or something like that, I would try to see how I can improve. Well, the lessons help because of course I need to prepare for my students, and you know, I need to do things. So I remember, okay, I used to do this kind of thing. For me, I wanted to practice more on my hand drawing because I don't know, I wanted to do it fast and in a nice way, because sometimes we don't always have the computer. I also want to try drawing on an iPad, but I feel like, is it really necessary if I can do it on my laptop, you know, that kind of thing. And also, I don't know, it's therapeutic for me to talk to other people in the fashion industry, because it reminds me of how it was, and I don't know, it just grounds you, like, okay, you know, I'm not the only one feeling this way. I'm not the only one who encountered this, you know. So I'm very grateful to my students as well, because I saw what's going on without having to experience it actually for myself. And they also teach me new things, like, you know, Maris, this one is good for this, for the collection, I suggest you should do this. And you know, these are our best sellers. This did well because A, B, and C. This kind of thing, this kind of knowledge is not something you pick up from a book. It's not something you can even watch on TikTok or something like that. It's something you saw in your work, in your daily life. So you know, this is something to be proud of. And also, start with what you can offer, and instead of being insecure, like, oh, I don't know this software, oh sorry, it's been years, I haven't done this. Don't do that, you know. Like, tell them why you're cool, tell them why they should hire you, tell them why they should give you a shot, because you deserve the shot. Anyway, I hope this video inspires some of you, or to, and even just to one person who gets to see this. You know, you're not alone, and there's a lot of people in between jobs, and you know, we all want to do well, and the world is your oyster. Good luck, bon courage.